car repairs status update. 2010 Toyota Corolla LE, 23 June 2025. So today is Monday, 23 June 2025. I am in my room / office. This is where I live my life currently. And the car I have taken in and dropped off at the auto repair place. So I'm not filming this by the vehicle because the vehicle is currently at the auto body shop. And so here Tanis Coralee of Seattle, provide a status update on repairs for my 2010 Toyota Corolla LE silver color. I named it Lepton back when I got it in 2015 from my family. It was my granddad Andre's car before it was mine. Okay, so I dropped my car off at Maaco this morning, Monday, 23 June 2025, a few minutes before 10 o'clock a.m. And the preliminary estimates for duration, 4 days, and expenses, $2,213.63, remain unchanged from the preliminary estimates on Friday, 13 June 2025. Yes, so preliminary estimates, and then estimate, or it didn't really change the, so things that are being looked at include the front bumper, fender, front door, and then other miscellaneous stuff. The part I have earlier in when I took it in today, cash as a payment method was communicated as accepted, which is good. So these repairs are my Aunt Danette, my miracle lady. This is a miracle. She is a miracle for this being my birthday gift for this 2025 year. She asked me if I wanted like a new Mac computer, a new iPhone, a year of car insurance. So I asked for the car repairs. And so she came by yesterday and gave me cash, the amount, plus or minus the change kind of thing, for the repairs. And then I took it in this morning. And I previously kind of pointed out some of the stuff, and one of my concerns was the bumper, and then there's also like bolts missing. And I'm not sure on bolts nor hubcap. There's also a hubcap missing. The parts portion of the estimate was $10. So I'm guessing not. So something to inquire about at a Toyota dealership when I take it in for an oil change, perhaps, which I've thought about before. These damages come from November 2019. I was driving down an arterial going about 25-35 miles an hour. An SUV on a side street ran a stop sign, and the front of their car hit the approximately where the wheel is on the front right passenger side of my vehicle. And so I've been thinking about it since the hubcap came off then. 20 November 2019. And so there we go. Car damage reflection. So the status is it's in the shop. Okay. And I don't entirely know what it'll look like at the end, maybe is what I'm trying to say. But the estimates were the same, so, or remained unchanged. So that's at the total levels I've already stated. Car damage reflection, so that's going to be like the incident. Is there anything I have to reflect on at this point? I introspected on it a little bit after, and I've done in going through this car repairs process. I took it in by myself, and I to get this emphasis estimate, I went in solo on Friday, 13 June 2025, and it was I've been thinking about is it's a reminder, a reflection is that I was the one driving the vehicle. So I needed to be able to respond, and I did. And there's confidence at the time, but also in hindsight, I'd say it's tempered well with time of me actually figuring out what to do at the time to minimize damage and not get like spun or anything by this larger vehicle that hit my little compact vehicle. So it was a confidence builder, but not necessarily booster. It was like building of like, wow, not I can do that, but I did that. With emphasis being on did, in terms of like being able to drive. In a literal high pressure situation, I think of the contact between two vehicles as high pressure. So, and then or at least for the vehicle high pressure situation. And then car repairs reflection. So thus far it's going well, and I'm happy I'm not rushing the process. I'll say, is there anything that could have gone better thus far? It's like, Josh, where are you, Josh? Josh could have driven me back to our place after I dropped off my car this morning. I dropped my car off this morning. I was like, how cool would it have been if it was Josh there? I walk out to the car and it's Josh, and he took me back to our place. So, a yes and a no. I think it's going well, and I'm pleased with how it's going thus far. So that's my car repairs status update, 2010 Toyota Corolla LE, 23 June 2025.